all the COVID's variants got the same type of dick. Okay.
Yeah.
What the vaccine does, it cuts that dick off. And that
is the news.
Okay, we ready to go?
What is this, amateur hour?
I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. While you out there chanting at rallies, browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a Hummer that gets in my way. So I'll tell you what. When your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. Now can you dig it?
Ladies, gentlemen, and scholars, the world's first Quantimino Power podcast live from the Daddy Juice Energy Studio in the Beta Curtain District. Your star players, Gemini Jackson, the Burrito Bandito, Brian McFly, and Arthur Dude. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, of course, you scholars. I'm your fearless and greasy host, Gemini Jackson, someone with the Quantimino with our resident hyena, Arthur Dude.
Howdy, ninjas.
The Burrito Bandito and Brian McFly join us from the other side of the glory hole. Now, let's get this party started with Double X Quantimino.
Dynamite.
Guys.
Hello.
Burrito specifically, tell me about this. What is this? What is your fascination with Ever Given? I thought it was Ever...
Oh my gosh.
Evergreen?
Evergreen.
That's the company. The specific...
I'm not
that's the
I'm talking
company.
to Burrito.
Oh, my bad.
Why he like this feet shit so much?
You need to sit your little sexy.
Can you tell me what it is first?
You know, okay, so there's a canal.
Uh-oh. I know exactly where this is
anal.
going. Yeah, anal.
Called the Suez Canal, and it what connects the Indian Ocean with
the Mediterranean Sea.
the Mediterranean, right? Yeah. And it's a pretty big shipping lane because if you don't have it, then you got to go all the way around fucking the Cape of Africa.
Take your ass around Africa.
Bullshit!
The long way.
And so, you take the long way around.
What is this,
So there's this ship called the Ever Given, just a weird fucking name, and it got stuck. It got like they jackknifed it, right? Like, I don't know how you do that with this. I mean, I
we
guess
need
I
a
know.
fucking sample. Why don't we have a sample of brother? We're fucking up, man.
What is this, amateur
Step ship?
To sit your little sexy ass
Step
down.
ship.
It's funny that anything that ever gets stuck in the world ever from now on is going to be related. It's going to be memeified to the stuck porn. I mean, just
Of course.
from here on out.
So
That's-
so it was
yeah.
interesting. Like, I'm fascinated with it because it's just a weird story that came out, and because I guess everyone's just got nothing to do still because of fucking COVID. Everyone just kind of latched onto it and started making memes and making jokes. It's like a machine. Like the meme machine just gets turned on some things, and
I think it's more than that.
it's fantastic.
I think it's just
What do you think?
genuinely funny situation. It's
Yeah.
just
And a
at its
very
core.
expensive situation.
Yeah, that's
So
what
it's
makes it
political.
so
Very
much
expensive.
funnier. Is how much it fucked everything up. It just feels like one of those things that shouldn't happen. It's like, yeah, it's a ship, but it's like also the canal's massive. Except
I mean,
here.
to be fair, the ship was also massive. I mean, it was
I think it's huge.
Yeah, but look, you can have a massive dick, but it can still go inside a vagina. Do you know what I mean?
you're right. I mean, as long as you don't go sideways like the boat was apparently trying to do, I think you're good.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
Someone
drift the
actually made a
canal.
website for this, and it was istheshipstillstuck.com.
Nice.
Did it go to yes?
And
Did it go to no? Is it yes or
or
no?
all it is a yes or no, and then it tells you some facts about it, and it shows the vesselfinder.com, which shows, and I didn't realize this, there's a website you can go to, vesselfinder.com, where you can see every ship and where it is.
It's kind of scary.
It's super cool.
How
That's a
many?
new fascination.
It's scary how many ships there are.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at any given time. It's terrifying how many ships
don't
there
wanna
are
know.
at any given time. It's like you just expect it to be like, oh, there's just like a few dots, but like the whole thing is like covered in dots.
We got to make sure there's less ships out there. We got to do something about
There's
this.
too many dots.
Here's the facts. It was stuck for 6 days, 3
Brother?
hours, and 38 minutes,
Brother?
and it probably cost us $59 billion.
Brother? With
Damn.
a B? For brother?
Billion.
Damn.
Yeah, a B for brother.
That That's the only interest I have in this story is the corollary to the stuck pornography. That's it.
I want to know why it got stuck though.
They drifted it.
Is it the
They
operator's
said
fault?
wind.
So it was weather.
Yeah, they said it was windy and it turned the ship sideways and it got stuck on the banks.
Bullshit!
Like the ship is so big. What did they say? Like it's like the size of
insane.
the Empire State Building or something.
Wow.
So like the bow of the ship got stuck on one bank and the stern of the ship got stuck on the other bank.
Basically, the dick got stuck on one side and the butt got stuck on the other. And that's no way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Smelly pirate.
Hey,
like how you use
what's
nautical
this
terms.
podcast history with stuck porn? I mean, does it
We
predate
invented
me?
it.
Have y'all talked about it?
True or false?
We invented it.
It's true. We've been through this.
We don't get enough credit for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we brought it into the collective conscious, man.
First, we introduced the wall, getting stuck in the wall. Then we introduced getting stuck in the dryer, and it just
Yeah.
exploded.
Yeah.
I wish that were true.
Bullshit.
It is.
Is it true?
Sit your little sexy ass down.
I feel like we broke it into the
Did y'all do a
collective
bit about it?
conscious.
Because I'm really gullible.
We-
so I
no,
mean,
we
are you
did- we
joking,
did a
or did you
bit.
actually
Have
do
you
a bit
ever
before
heard
you...
that word meme?
What?
I think it's pronounced Mimi?
Mimi?
Have you ever heard of a meme?
I got some memes.
Mimi.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Going memes.
Anyways, no dryers.
We've talked about dryers for all time.
Okay.
All right, guys, moving on. Thank you for the world news update ever given.
You're welcome. You're
Is
welcome.
now officially
Don't
unstucked.
say I never gave you anything.
Unstucked and covered in cum. All right, next topic. Any bands you enjoyed and looked forward to listening to when you were in a sibling or friend's car, but that band wasn't in your personal CD collection, so you could only really hear it. This is another thing, because, like, I feel like music is way more ubiquitous and accessible now, right?
Yeah.
Before you had to wait on the radio to play your song. Then you could then we had like recording formats, tape, and then we had like mixtapes, mixed CDs, but still, it was still a process to accumulate these things, and they were like physical items that demanded physical space. So you didn't have every single piece of music you wanted to hear ever at your disposal. You could only consume it in someone else's car. And it was primarily in somebody else's car, for us at least.
Yeah.
And I've actually, it might just be my music journey, but I've listened to less music now that it's more easily accessible than I did when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Is that anyone else's?
I think
Could that
you
just be
latch on to what you
of
love.
age, though?
Yeah, it could just be me getting older, and it just so happens.
Yeah, and everybody goes through that. And then you just you don't listen for adventure anymore. You're not going out to find new things to eat. You already know what you want to eat by the time you're ready. You're hungry. So you're just
Well, actually, I've been going backwards. 'Cause there's tons of music that I haven't heard. So I've gone more into earlier decades than. So there's a little bit of discovery, but it's not new shit. But to answer this question, I was thinking about it. It's kind of a weird question because you're talking. This is music that you like, but not enough to buy the CD, or you just don't ever think about buying it.
Well, back then it wasn't CDs were $20, and that was at least 4 hours working. If you just you have your own minimum wage job, so it's the economics weren't really there to have every single CD at your disposal. If you had a varied taste in music, do you know what I mean? You're gonna focus, and everybody did have massive binders of CDs because that was just a status symbol,
Binders full of CDs.
But that 100 CDs, that's $2,000.
It's an investment, man.
It is an investment, and still 100 CDs is what 150 songs? No,
Even if half of
1,500
those were
songs.
burned.
Yeah. So 1,500 songs on 100 CDs, and that would be an insane investment for kids in high school.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you just rolled around, because the Burrito and I grew up together. We rolled around everywhere all the time and together. So we have similar tastes in music, but we would discover things, that the other one didn't, and we would kind of present it when you get into the car. You're like, hey, check this out. Yeah. And that's how you
what's
everybody
do you have any examples?
Yeah, Burrito got me onto Coheed and Cambria.
Aha.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't really hooked onto them until Burrito got it. But that was also kind of later, that was in college, right? No. That was still like, it was college.
I got it. I got the first, the second stage Turbine Blade came out our senior year. And yeah, so I picked it up. Like, actually, you know what? I found them on a sampler disc that I got at Hot Topic.
There it is.
What is this,
Yeah.
amateur hour?
Who says they never
And-
made nothing good at Hot Topic, huh?
Exactly, and it was like
Bullshit.
Equal Vision Records was what they were on, and I got a couple bands that I liked off of that.
Who else was on Equal Vision? Was it Thrice?
Saves the day.
No, it was the other one that I got off of it was Rocking Horse Winter.
Okay.
Which I don't know. They're kind of I don't even know if I still have that CD.
My labels were, I mean, this is the order that it went for me in my life. And this correlates to the question because this is the music that my friends were listening to and turned me on to. But it was like, probably the first one was Tooth and Nail because it was like my Christian friends. And then it went to Drive Through Records, which was like Newfound Glory and other pop punk records. And then Vagrant, which so I got a little bit more emo. And then it got to Saddle Creek, which was more like country emo, folky emo. So that's kind of that was my journey.
Our journey started with what, like Fat Records and Epitaph, but maybe Epitaph.
Yeah,
There were
I was
the Fat
gonna say
Records comps and there were
one
the
of my
Epitaph
examples
comps.
that Gemini had, that like a CD that I didn't have, or CDs that I didn't have that I would always listen to in Gemini's car, would be like NoFX, Alkaline Trio, and Mustard Plug. I remember those three kind of like, I remember those would be the ones that I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, I remember these, but I never had those CDs.
What's Mustard
Because
Plug?
we both had real big fish.
Mustard Plug is
Ah.
Scott. Yeah.
Word.
Which leads us to, quite nicely actually, could the Slam Citizens, actually Arthur, did you have anything you wanted to add about riding around in cars with boys?
And CD players.
Get in
now.
that boy's hole.
Do you like that? Could the Slam Citizens, we should rename the podcast to Riding Around in Cars with Boys. You got in trouble for that. Could the Slam Citizens write and record a ska demo EP in one weekend so that we can usher in the fourth wave?
Hell yeah.
What would our ska band be called? First of all, do you guys think we have the capacity?
Yeah.
In like, let's say a
No.
3-day weekend. No.
Wait, what?
If you want a real ska band with horns and everything like
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
dude, just synthesize
We would
them.
have to contract some horn players.
No.
that, he
Synthesize
wants to
them.
MIDI it out.
We can just synthesize them. It sounds good enough.
Yeah, for the demo. Yeah, you're right. And then we'll hire the horns. Yeah, we
Exactly.
Could, dude,
Then we
yeah.
orchestrate.
Me,
Arthur,
me
why-
and Gemini can brush off our saxophones.
You know? Yeah. What were you gonna yell at Arthur for?
Arthur, I mean,
Brian?
what's the? Why are you hating, dude?
Why is it hard to write a ska album that's 5 songs long in a weekend?
How many songs are on the CP?
5.
Yeah.
5 songs.
5-song EP.
And if let's say one of them sucks, it could be 4 and still be an EP.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen in a weekend.
You're a son of a bitch, Arthur.
You're a son of a bitch.
Do you think you guys could ska-fy your old songs?
Maybe?
I think you can ska-fy pretty much anything if you put your mind
Yeah.
to
You
it.
just, instead of like downstrokes, you just upstroke, and that's it. Take away the distortion.
Take it away.
I
Add
have
horns.
never
Pick it
written a ska song in my life, but I think we could do it. I don't know, Arthur. You're gonna have to give me a one good damn reason why we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
Because we have write and record.
It doesn't have to be great.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be great. I think it could be done.
Yes.
Okay. But first off, we got to discuss what's the name of our band.
The 4 Gregs.
The 4 Gregs. Greg Allman. The 4 Gregs of the Apocalypse.
Okay. And my other one was Chicken and a Biscuit.
Chicken and a Biscuit. Why would you? Why the 4 Gregs? Can you go into that? A
That
little?
was just kind of a stream of consciousness thing. It sounded zany and stupid and
It's very ska-like. The 4 Gregs.
yeah. And then, and
Okay.
then every one of
And
us
then
had,
everyone will
we were all
assume-
called Greg, but it was like our pseudonym. It was like Greg something. We'd all have a different last name.
I got you. It's like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
What are they? Oh, yeah, exactly.
Because you got Crazy Bone, And that's
We
the
would
only
be
one
the
I know.
white Bone Thugs. Yeah.
I don't think really would.
We would all be white.
We would all be white. Burrito, do you have a ska band name for us?
What about Citizen Skanks?
Citizen Skank. It's like it's almost like Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Citizen Skank. I don't hate that. Art, do you got one?
Now, earlier we were talking about using the pick it ups.
I love that one.
that's a good
I
one.
think that's a
Pick-it-ups.
genuine.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's genuinely a good ska band name.
And I'm sure it's already been taken, but
Oh, for sure.
This is the Pick It Ups SC.
Yeah.
You know, tell us we got to change it, and we just slam City.
And
at
we
the
just
end.
we just we spell it differently. Pig it ups.
right, or picket like a picket fence.
Yeah. The thing I loved about ska is that your name had to have the word ska in it.
What are some examples?
Otherwise,
Skank and Pickle.
The Skandalous.
Skanking Pickle, Skandalous, Los Carnales.
Carnales.
Hey, you'll be happy to know. Okay, there's the Pick Me Ups, which, and then there is
That's not
Pick It
Pick It
Up.
Ups. No,
Nope.
that's not Pick It Ups.
But there's no the Pick It Up.
Dude,
At
I
least-
guess we have it.
we just claimed
We're
it.
the Pick It Ups. All right, now we have to have 3 songs. At least 3 song
you
titles.
said 5 earlier. That's why you
No,
said. I said you
I just
couldn't
want
do it.
titles. I just want 3 song titles right now. I don't want 5 song. I think it's going to take too long to come up with 5 song titles. Unless we all come up with one. We all come up with one.
Let's
there we
call
go.
the EP the Citizen Skank EP.
Citizen Skank EP by the Pick It Ups.
And the topic of conversation with these songs, it's almost like ska opera, So
Skapera.
Yeah,
Skapera.
Yeah! Woo! All right.
We're going to take Queen's model and make it ska.
Yeah, and it's about this guy named that is called Citizen Skank, and he's the guy that brings the fourth wave.
This is a skancept album.
And there has to be some
A skancept album. I'm on fucking fire here.
There you
Train
go.
him from downtown. This is our skancept skapera.
Burrito doesn't look like he's
Dude.
approving any of
Dude,
this.
fuck all that, Burrito.
I'm
just
good.
about to
I'm
take this
good
on.
with all of this. I'm too happy with all the
came.
puns. Like it's,
Oh yeah. If you need to go wipe up, man, we can wait a minute.
What are we gonna say, Brian?
I got a song name for you.
All right, go for it. Are we going with the concept of the Citizen Skank, Skapera, Skancept?
I think that might be a little bit hard just for this.
Weekend.
it would make it easy,
okay.
I think, because
Okay.
you're just writing like a Jesus of Suburbia, but just
The Pick It
separating
Ups.
it into 3 songs,
Citizen Skank.
right? You could just have a part 1, part 2, part 3,
Yeah.
and you just focus on different things like intro.
No, we're each coming up with one song name, and Burrito has one.
To the tip to taint.
Tit tip to taint. Tit tip to taint. That's you slam together to technology and tip to taint. But wouldn't it be to taint?
That's hard.
That's hard to say.
Yeah, tip to taint. I'll take it.
To the tip to taint.
Preferably the
yeah.
song title would what?
And you're just doing the pick it up. but- So are we bringing in the Slam City elements into this?
This is Citizen
Album?
Skank.
Yeah, but
He's visiting Slam City.
okay. And then tip to taint. So
Tip to taint.
does he just? What's tip to taint about?
Finding your way in the world.
Yeah, or measuring success.
What is the true measurement of success? That's the core value
Oh,
of
that's like the
tip to
first
taint.
line of the first verse.
What's the true measure of success? Can somebody please tell me what else? So what's the true?
See, we're writing it right now. Citizen Skank, this is
All right.
our
We need another
concept
song name.
Skapera.
How about Skoperation Paperclip?
Skoperation Paperclip.
Just forget about it.
Water
My
of
other
the
one
Knee?
was Untitled.
Untitled
No,
for
man.
sure.
Nah, man, a 3-song EP.
Yes, down.
That's terrible.
Anthem.
Nah.
Scantham.
Skantham.
Skantham. I like
Yep,
that,
yep,
man.
yep,
There you go.
yep,
Thank
yep,
you, sir.
yep, yep. Pick it up, pick it
But
up.
you
pick it up.
probably want to make that track 3. Track
Skantham.
2, we're kind of looking at that throwaway song.
See, if we go all the way and lean into it this heavy, This is fucking gold, man.
This is fourth wave.
I'm telling you, this is fucking gold. This is fucking gold. We have the Skanthem. We got to Taint.
The Pick It Up's the best name ever.
The
Citizen
best
Skank.
Dude. I mean, I guess we have to have the eponymous song. You know,
it's called
Citizen Skank.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
That's the opening song.
The titular track.
I got it.
Titular track.
The opening song would be Citizen Skank, and that's just introduce this guy, kind of like Bob by No Effects, where you're just talking about a person, describing it. Citizen
the
Skank
narrator.
Could
The narrator's
be Eric
talking about him.
America.
Citizen Skank is Eric America.
Yeah, you would just describe that kind of guy, and he comes
So
to
Eric America's
Slam
homeless.
City, and then he finds out. Is he?
I don't know his whole story, dude. If I'm gonna be honest, that guy's a fucking enigma. All I know is he thinks he's. All I know is he thinks he's on the show because of community service.
Oh,
Well, he's going to be here later. We can maybe ask him some of his history.
I
see
don't
if he has a
feel
home.
like he actually likes talking about the past.
I'm going to ask him anyways.
Okay, that's
he was
We'll see what
homeless.
okay. What would I name a song?
What are some tropes?
Yeah, what is a trope here? I mean, two-tone. Two-tone's a trope.
They wear suits a lot.
Skanking. Suits, more or
Horns.
less. Horns. Yeah, something about like horns in my heart.
Get your hands off my bowling shirt.
Hands off my bowling shirt. Watch the hair. Watch the pompadour.
Watch the pomp.
Suspenders. Yeah.
I love when Arthur gives us the old crickets.
It's like we gotta
Fucking son of a
let's get
bitch.
going. Let's get going.
I'm telling you, you're a son of a bitch.
Down.
That's the only like I feel like that's how he talks to us. 'Cause
I do talk in sound effects
we
sometimes.
don't listen. Okay.
Ooh, I got another one.
He got another one.
It's ridiculous.
I love it.
Pompadour and circumskanks.
Pompadour and circumskanks. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
You're trying to shove it all in there.
I mean, that's the idea is to shove it all in there, but it's gotta fit.
Yeah.
This is what would sell the EP.
Like Pompadour and Circumstance could be one of them, and then Pomp and Circumskanks could be the part two. So you don't have it all in one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think breaking it up would be a better idea. Oh, what were we gonna say, Art?
I was gonna say cover Fergie's Skandalous, but spell it with like a K.
Skandalous. Skandalous
and a ska version of it.
Scandalous is a fucking gold ass.
Do you think someone's already done that, where it's like a cover album and they just change the words for ska?
No,
Yeah.
they haven't gotten that creative.
Or like a ska version of
they've
pop
done
songs.
they've done the ska and the punk versions of songs, but they've never gotten
Name
said,
three
like,
ska right now. Go.
three what?
Pop songs that were turned ska and were made popular that way.
Like three real Big Fish versions of something. Like
mean, Take on
Brown Eyed
Me.
Girl, Take on Me.
Oh,
I was gonna say that Smash Mouth song.
Smash Mouth isn't ska.
I think that song that they did.
Somebody
Not that
once
one.
told me the
It's not a cover song.
world is gonna roll me.
No, that's not a cover song.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Sit your little sexy ass
Skull
down.
Star. I'm into it. Dude, I'm
Hell yeah.
all the way into this shit. I want to do it. I'm not lying. I want to do it. I want to do 5 songs.
It was Why Can't We Be Why Can't We Be Friends?
we be friends?
It had horns in it.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought it was ska.
Yeah, but I think we could do it. I think we could do it. I think we could each write one song and then we can collaborate on the last song.
Do you remember that Walk Like an Egyptian cover on the Hopeless record?
It's an Egyptian.
That was so good. I can't remember who did it.
Was it on a Hopelessly Devoted to You? Or was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
But I
was
can't remember
that?
who the artist was.
Mm,
Get
The
J-Mark to
Skangles.
research that.
yeah. Skandalous. All right, moving on. Would your 23-year-old self piss off your current self? Yes or no? True or false?
True.
True.
True. Burrito.
I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
Talk about this.
Wait, how old? What grade are you
Bullshit.
in? 23? Was
You
it?
just got out of college, dude.
You're
You just
starting
got
your
out of
career.
college.
You think you're on top of the
You're
world.
in your master's program.
No, I wasn't. Because it took 5 years to get through
UTSA.
college for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you might have been
So-
you might have been 22, 23.
But you're still like the apex of your college career.
The
Okay,
tsunami
okay.
mommy.
Would that guy piss off myself?
Current guy.
You haven't changed that much?
23-year-old me liked to party a lot and was very discontent with staying in a place.
You did move a lot.
Yeah, and not just like he just wouldn't want to just sit and like be comfortable in an apartment. He would want to go sniff panties.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You know, sniffing panties is really a 23-year-old game.
Yeah, it's a 23-year-old's game. And like that guy wanted to stay out late and this guy just wants to take naps, man. I love taking naps now. That's okay.
You know, maybe 23-year-old wouldn't piss me off as much as maybe like 18 or 19. But like when I was 18 or 19, I was like a real fucking annoying person with opinions that I didn't earn.
There it is.
I had a lot of ideas about the world.
Yes,
that were horseshit. So that would annoy me a lot.
I think 18, 19 is kind of like the height of that hubris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that burrito would probably piss me off a little bit more.
The fervent belief in things that you know nothing about.
Yeah. Yeah, around that time, you know, people they're
discovering themselves, but they're like also like investing heavily in beliefs. And they believe so hard, and like these are the absolute truths, and they're not going to be convinced. And it's mostly like the reason that guy would piss me off is because of his inflexibility. Like he's not open to ideas. He's not willing to listen. He's just mad, and he was mad. He was mad a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cool.
Arthur, what about you? What was young Arthur like?
Yeah, what was young Art like?
He's like the old Arthur, but not as old. Still kind of the same. I mean would I piss myself off? I don't know. I would probably be envious of my 23-year-old self.
Because you were hot? Because you had a hot ass?
Yeah, man. Looking in the mirror was a pleasant experience. No, just kidding.
I feel like I look better now than I look when I was 23 because I was like drinking a lot.
That's true.
It's hard to say. There was like a moment. I think actually 23-year-old me was in the best. I think I had abs. I've always been like fat or like kind of chubby.
Hey, ladies.
Whoa.
But I think I had the one time I've ever had abs was
single
23,
ab.
So.
He had ab.
Yeah. Well, I had like 4. Yeah.
Whoa. You had like down the middle and side to side? This guy.
It wasn't that defined. I wasn't that serious about it, but I would have fucked me. If I time travel scenario, if you want to talk time travel scenarios, would you go back and fuck 23-year-old?
Oh, we've talked about this.
Okay, well, I think I would. I think I would at least jerk myself off because I've already done that a lot. So
wait. I feel like you're coming across this all wrong.
What do you mean?
Why are you jerking your young self off when he could be jerking you off?
That's what I'm saying.
You're thinking about it all
we would
wrong.
Spend the night together, and there would be time to go back and forth.
Oh, he's a reciprocal. That young guy got a lot of energy, is all I'm saying. So he can do all the lifting.
All right, fair enough.
He also might have cirrhosis.
Yeah, yours would be like bloated and like
easy to catch.
Jaundiced.
Malnourished, but not because he doesn't eat. Only eats bullshit.
Bullshit.
You
can get malnourished only eating bullshit. Did you know that?
That's true. I believe it. I've never thought about it, but I believe it. Hey, let me take this one. This next one. True or false? Onions.
Ooh. I just put that on a whim because it was funny to talk about, but I mean, like objectively speaking, I can't really get into that picture.
Yeah,
it's not making it wiggle.
So are we just not explaining? We're just gonna say you're gonna refer to a picture, but we're not gonna say what we're talking about. Anyway,
we'll talk about it later.
What do you want to?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, we'll talk about onions later, but just for now, I'm gonna say kind of true.
Kind of true. He can put that dick in they titties. I get you.
Well, look, here's the thing with onions, they might look juicy and voluptuous, but once you actually start putting your dick in them, dude, it's hard, and it's also probably gonna burn a little bit.
I agree. I don't know why you said true then.
Well, I'm saying like just looking at them, I could I can use my imagination. I could say, oh yeah, those are some soft ass onions.
Right.
Those are some juicy ass onions. But then,
Like if
but
you
when
did
I
the,
come face to face with reality, dude,
Right.
it's a false.
Bullshit.
It hits you in the face hard. Like you can do the magic eye trick with those onions, you know?
Yeah. Cross my eyes a little bit, and
Something
but when it
pops
comes
out.
back into focus, baby.
All right, true or false?
Onions?
Yeah.
True.
There you go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
But
And
speaking
finally-
about dick between them titties,
Get your dick out them titties.
Before we go there, I still want to talk a little bit about music.
all right, go for it.
What's your guys' favorite Radiohead song?
If we can only bring one song,
to the
an
table.
island,
Yeah. Radiohead.
I'd go with Fake Plastic Trees. If I could only bring one.
Classic.
Do I get
Brian?
to bring the video with it?
Dude, you're reading my fucking mind. Because I was going to say Fake Plastic Trees is mine. And I was going to bring up that goddamn video too.
Wait, which video is that?
It's
The
where
Fake
Tom
Plastic-
York's going down these aisles in a shopping cart, and there's these jars of colored water. So you have an aisle that's all like green water and one that's all red water. So
Oh, that looks
It's
cool,
gorgeous,
yeah.
man.
and then the song is just like one of the
It's
best
so,
acoustic tracks.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Mine would be. I always get confused with talk shows on mute, but that's not what it is. It's talk show host.
Talk show host.
You know that one?
I'm not familiar with that one. What album is that on?
It was on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack.
Oh.
It's a B-side, I guess.
There it is.
It's like a
That's why I
movie
haven't heard
single.
it. Wow. I'll have to check
Oh,
that
it was
one
on
out.
Romeo. You said Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
You need to sit your little
With Claire
sexy
Danes?
ass down.
And Leonardo.
Yep.
Burrito.
Creep.
I knew it.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Because I'm a basic
you
bitch.
A basic radio bitch.
No,
You basic
Radiohead.
radio.
Uh,
I get it.
I enjoy
It's a
the
j- it's a
acoustic
banger,
version
though.
also, the one
Yeah.
where it's, yeah,
It's a great song. That's why they're well
It
known
is.
for it.
it is. It is.
All right, now moving on. Bone Killer. What were we talking about, Bone Killer? Oh yeah. I was gonna give you guys a life pro tip and some
Because
homework.
we were talking about how to kill boners.
Does anybody have like their secret
A
secret
pro,
sauce?
not the tip.
A secret sauce of how do you get rid of your erection
Is it
when
like
it is
in
unwarranted?
sitcoms when they start to think about like World War III and like baseball and
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like a technique.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
mind games where you kind of try to distract yourself.
Right.
Is that your technique?
No.
I used to be able to like think about my grandma or something like that, but that doesn't really work.
Now
so
it
if
just
I-
kind of works the other way.
I have to
That
think
doesn't
about, like,
work anymore.
Now I
After the
just-
incident.
Now it just pumps more blood in that bitch.
Yeah. So I mean, I have to think about like rotting flesh. I have to get real like.
And then you're gonna develop a
disgusting.
kink.
Yeah.
The
And then
more
I
you
wanna-
think about that, yeah,
a what kink?
a kink.
The cannibal kink.
The
Yeah,
cannibal,
cannibal kink. Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else have tips?
What's your tip to taint, Mr. Burrito?
Oh, I was gonna say what Brian said. Think of your grandma.
Oh,
That's what I've
Not
always heard.
violence and
So
death.
that's what I try to do.
There it is. I just think about Abuela. All right,
Abuelita,
you got
I'm
one for
so
us or not?
sorry.
Yeah, why am I doing this, Grandma? I'm sad.
No.
You raised me better. Grandmother?
See, I'm just picturing her with a disappointing look on her face and a chancla in her hand.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Yeah, that's... Now you have a fear boner. Or did you have a tip?
what I mentioned earlier about World War III, just thinking
Yeah.
like bad things.
All right, here's the real tip.
Yeah.
Hold your breath.
What?
Hold your breath
That can't possibly work.
for at least 30 seconds.
Is that scientifically
Oh,
proven?
because you.
Because the blood's got to get away from your dick and back into like places that need it.
Is that right?
Yes.
Have you tried this?
that makes sense.
That's my go-to, man. That's why
And
I
it
brought it
works
up.
every time.
Like a charm.
Really? How come this is the first I'm hearing about it? Are you the
I might be
creator
a
of this
pioneer.
technique?
I might be edging this into the consciousness. You know what I mean? Also helps with edging. But don't go too full bore, otherwise you'll full carradine. And that was Double X Quantimino.
Mine, oh mine. Nine, oh mine. Julio Tejas, financial advisors. When you gotta move some weight. Wow. Julio will help you diversify your holdings. Flat rate. Oh, it's great. Julio gets it done. Call Julio Tejas today. Or regret it tomorrow. Julio Tejas.
What is Julio Tejas' service? I'm just.
He's
I'm
a
not really
financial
sure what he's
advisor.
selling.
If you have weight to move, why wait? It's on-demand weight movement.
Is it legal?
Well, this is the news.
Company pays man his last paycheck in grease-covered pennies. A frustrated man in Georgia has called his former company childish after it apparently paid his final wage in grease-covered pennies that were dumped on his driveway.
Bullshit!
Andreas Flatten from Fayetteville worked for AOK Walker Auto Works until November 2020 when he filed his 2-week notice after reportedly experiencing a toxic work environment.
What? This is a toxic work environment? They dumped 900 pennies or $900 worth of pennies in your front yard? And they put some oil on it too to kill your grass.
Bullshit!
Yeah.
What do you
Dude,
guys think
I
about
love this, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's juicy. It's juicy.
I feel like
So
if I was
petty.
this guy, it is petty. I think that's what I'm starting to
That's
learn
why
about
it's
myself. I
like-
love a good petty thing.
Who does? Oh God, petty cash.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because if I were this guy who got the pennies, I'd be like, fuck. I'd be mad, but then at first I'd be like, you son of a bitch.
But
You
now
got me,
you
you
have to,
wily
like-
son of a bitch.
Now you have to take these greased pennies. I mean, like, if they did it without the grease, it'd be like a funny joke. But like, you got fucking greasy ass pennies that you got to roll up and take to the bank.
Bullshit!
Who even goes to the fucking bank? The bank is gonna laugh at you like you're broke. Where'd you get all these pennies and why are they so greasy?
Does the bank roll? They don't roll. They used to roll coins for you, but I don't think they do it
They
anymore.
don't. They don't even give you the rolls anymore.
The new one show up rolled.
What are you gonna do? Go to the fucking Coinstar and they get 10% of that? That's
Oh,
$90, dude. But that would be kind of funny.
That's why this
That
this
would take
little
forever.
prank is awesome
Yeah.
because he paid him, but I'm just explaining the joke of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
If
love
I
it.
was this guy, I would say that I never got paid.
I mean, what do you mean? You
Like,
did.
I would take all the pennies, right?
Yeah.
And then I would file a claim that said I never got paid.
I bet this guy at AOK Walker Auto Works really covered his tracks. He made a.
You think he made him
pictures
sign
of
that he
it?
paid him in cash? You think that guy signed the paper that he said he paid him in cash for his final paycheck?
No, but I bet he has pictures of him dumping the pennies on his property.
I guarantee you he does.
Yeah, because he's sending it to his boys, dude, in the chat.
Yeah,
He says,
for sure.
hey, boys, check this
Hey,
out.
check this out. Hey, did you guys check out Jabber earlier?
You guys see my post on Parlor?
There it is. Illinois woman charged with false report after claiming she was being taken to Florida against her will. I feel like this is a follow-up story to a story I already read. So, like, there was this hullabaloo where this dude was taking some lady to Florida, right? Unbeknownst, like, she told someone she was kidnapped when they were, like, at a rest stop or something. And then the guy, like, intervened, and the dude who was driving got in trouble. Is that correct? I didn't actually read the story.
I don't know.
I don't know how
Don't
this
either.
story got in. I was wondering, like, what's the highlight of this story?
She lied about being kidnapped, right?
Bullshit!
That's kind
Yeah.
of funny.
Kind of is.
And that,
She sounds insane. It really just annoys me more than anything. I just imagine knowing this woman and interacting with her and just fucking hating it.
yeah.
This story pissed me off, so thank you, Gemini.
Hey, there you go. It served its purpose.
Pepsi is teaming up with Peeps to make a marshmallow soda.
Peepsy.
Peeps is what I call going to the restroom.
That's
Number
what they should
one.
have called it. Peepsy.
Peepsy.
Yeah.
They should have. That is the obvious name. Do you think they will?
Nah, it's called Pepsi X Peeps because brand. Yeah. But what do you guys think of a marshmallow soda? I feel like it's nothing different than what it already is. Maybe it's closer to like a root beer that's ultra sweet.
Or cream soda.
Cream soda.
Yeah. That's probably all it is, cream soda.
Cream soda.
I would try it. It doesn't sound bad.
But I don't like Pepsi.
I like I drink Diet Cokes, and then every now and then just to kind of
whoa.
What's up?
Focus on Diet Coke here.
Okay.
Let's talk about Diet Coke. Why do you want to talk about Diet Coke so bad?
Yeah, I'm into Coke Zero. That's my jam.
Coke Zero is great. I just like, I'll go from Diet Coke to Coke Zero, and then I'll have a Diet Pepsi every now and then just to kind of like
whoa.
Jesus Christ,
just to mix it up, dude. Just to get a little crazy.
Where do you get Diet Pepsi?
You're never gonna survive.
Any gas station in America
owned by the Yum brand.
You have a conscious choice.
Yeah. Yeah. This is where we're really going. You went out of your way past the Coca-Cola, the good shit, past the good shit, and you picked up a Pepsi of your own volition and took that to someone, and that person looked you in the eyes and didn't not say, "Are you sure about this?" And they sold it to you. Against their own conscience? Their better conscience? Come on, man. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Have y'all had it?
Diet Pepsi? No. Why would I have ever had it?
This is the first time I've heard of that.
Yeah, what is a Pepsi? What is a Pepsi?
Yeah, you guys, you're out of your depth here. You haven't even fucking tried it.
Why do I want to try Diet Pepsi when regular Pepsi sucks dicks? Why do I want Diet sucks dicks?
Diet dick sucker.
It just blows my mind you made that conscious decision.
It is mind-boggling.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you except that I regret nothing.
Is it cheaper? Are you saving like a quarter or two? Could be 50 cents less.
Now Art's interested. He's like, hey, is there a price point difference?
Well, yeah, 20-ounce bottles are the biggest ripoff on the planet.
That shit used to be under $1, right?
Yeah, it was like $1.
It was like $1. You could run into
$2?
Like $2.
Closer to $2, sometimes more.
For a 20-ounce.
Bullshit.
I'd say $1.79 is a low.
But then there's like the 32-ounce, right? That's like 20 cents more.
Or you could just get the 2-liter for $2.
You can get a 2-liter for $2. You're absolutely right. It's not refrigerated in the convenience store, though.
But if you need it now and you have a choice between...
I feel like you shouldn't do that, though.
Let's say it was like... Cherry
you will
vanilla,
drink
Coke Zero, or Diet Pepsi. And the choice is right there. I don't know. I'm still blown here.
He's flabbergasted.
Kind of like this tax preparer.
Houston tax preparer allegedly brandished gun at customers who complained about filings. Oh, so you don't like my work, huh? Why don't you talk to my secretary?
Bullshit!
A Houston
This is
tax
a woman,
preparer
right?
faces assault and robbery charges after allegedly brandishing a gun at customers and stole the cell phone of another filming the altercation.
Bullshit!
Yeah, that's armed robbery at
Got that
point.
Galaxy S4 in her possession now.
Jesus, this guy.
Wow.
So she was preparing someone else's taxes?
A bunch of people. She's a tax. That's what she does.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, wait a minute. My taxes are fucked up. And she's like, not as fucked up as you gonna be.
Oh, shit.
She looks a little rough. She looks like she has been doing chemicals that make you high.
No.
What is this, amateur?
She was doing cannabinoids.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, she's definitely doing cannabinoids, but she's doing other things to supplement.
To counteract the cannabinoids. She's like, weed makes me
getting
sleepy.
too chilled. What I'm trying to say is
Weed
she's
makes me
too chilled out on the weed,
Yeah.
and so she's using something else to pick her up a little bit. Pick it up.
The best thing you can do when you're like having too much of a good experience is consume things that make that experience much, much worse.
Or hold your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hold your breath.
The high goes
Also,
away.
don't try that like while you're in the midst of throws.
What do you mean, sex?
Yeah.
Does throws mean sex?
Use your imagination.
THROES. Throws.
Oh, you mean sex?
Yes.
I thought you meant THROW, like throwing ropes.
Yes.
It's throwing bows.
Throws.
And bows. Throwing bones. Throwing rope.
Throwing bows.
Throws. The throws of passion. You know?
Damn.
Making
I
the
wouldn't
beast with two backs.
Beast with two backs. Maybe one. Maybe like...
Could be three.
Maybe like a cowgirl back.
Or a human centipede of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you get your ass eat. I don't know. Don't hold your breath in the midst of that, guys.
Unless you farted.
You're
just fucking with him at that point.
Why would you hold your breath?
Oh, you really want to inhale?
Unless you're giving a lap dance to Satan.
Uh-oh. Nike denies involvement with Lil Nas X's Satan shoes containing human blood. 1 drop of human blood. Whose blood do you think it is? Do you think they just went to a blood bank and like...
Oh, no. I think the people putting these shoes together, it's their blood.
Blood, sweat, and tears, or like real blood?
Real blood. It's not hard to get.
I mean, yeah, I have it too. I can get blood.
Yeah.
Okay, you need blood, I can get blood.
You need blood, I can get you some
I can
blood.
get you some blood tonight.
I avoided this topic online until now. Are there actual shoes that were being made?
There are 666 pairs of shoes.
Well, what they're actually doing is taking real J's and then customizing them. So, like, the J's are made by Nike, and then they add to it to make this limited line and nickname the Satan shoes. No, I don't think it's legal.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. You can, like, buy something, customize it, and sell it for more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, collector's market, yeah. But, I mean...
But Nike couldn't do like a cease and desist and have...
They did.
Nike would never do this.
Nike did do a cease and desist because they feel like it's tarnishing the brand.
Right.
And the judge, they got an order, or restraining order, so they can't actually ship these out to customers.
Oh, bummer.
Bullshit.
That's a recent development. I think that just came down like today.
So Arthur, as a hype beast,
yeah,
you get
resident hype beast.
Arthur. You get this limited drop.
Or resident hype beast.
Would you be into it? Do you know the street price?
I would be into it for the kind of street price. I bet if it ever did leak, it would fetch to probably in the 5-digit range.
Yeah.
People would pay that much.
They're already buying second market on eBay.
Oh, really?
How much do you think they bought them for?
Did you look this up?
Yeah.
I'm going to say in the thousands.
How many?
20.
I'll go 5 right now.
2,500.
Oh, I was close. Kind of.
I don't know what the drop price was, though. It's got to be like at least $300.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 300-400.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's not a bad markup, 5x. But like, yeah, they're never going to get their hands on these.
Or if like an image of it gets out, there could be the kind of the knockoff version. Just the kind of like a pattern shoe.
You can say Chinese.
No. I mean, it's like a hype beast, like a fanboy would make it.
No, I can't.
I think the price tag, it says in the article, was $1,018. $1,018. Oh, sorry, $1,018.
$1,018. Is that significant?
Should have been $666.
It should be,
obviously.
or $9.99.
Yeah.
Maybe it's $9.99 plus tax.
There you go.
Hey there, follow-up story immediately.
Oh my God.
Nike gets judged to halt. This just in, breaking fucking news. Fresh from the headlines, ripped from the headlines.
I thought that's what you
This just came through the wire.
This just in. Nike gets judged to halt sales of Lil Nas X Satan shoes. Nike's been granted a temporary restraining order against the company producing Lil Nas X Satan shoes.
Bullshit.
Damn, this judge is really what's a harshing
his mellow.
Lil Nas's mellow?
Yeah.
Do you think this judge has an onion booty?
You know what? If it's like that judge from maybe a month ago, that hot ass judge that guy was flirting with. Anyways, but speaking of onion booties, bizarre reason onion ad was banned. Maybe okay, so I don't know if that was the original. That's a weird. Yeah, that was the headline. That's a shitty headline. But anyway, so Facebook banned an ad for like an onion company because its algorithm thought it was like a sexy picture of naked titties.
Bullshit.
And which is
debatable.
Which is, they don't look like titties, but
they also don't.
This is what we were talking about.
They're
onions
kind of
earlier.
round and they're got pointy. Like,
would you say these onions are voluptuous?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, you're right. Yeah, so they local media picked up this story after the company complained about it online, and then Facebook apologized and let them run the ad, and it's just a kind of a heartwarming story, I guess.
The little guy fighting for the other little guy's right to see the other little guy's onions.
Yeah.
Speaking of Uranus,
sometimes when I eat onions, I blow gas out of my asshole. And NASA discovers gas emanating from Uranus.
Heyo.
And really, I read this story, and to me, it's not that interesting beyond that.
It's just a headline bit.
Headline, yeah.
The headline is the best.
The headline is what makes it the news. Slam citizens, Burrito has always dreamed of being a Japanese okonomiyaki chef. Despite not being Japanese and only moderately good at flipping the bird, fresh from the internet griddle and topped with the creamiest Kewpie mayo, this is Burrito's Nippon News. A segment within a segment. That reminds me of like the Nick at News. Nick News? Did they do that where like all these kids were talking over each other? Like,
I think so. That's starting to ring a
I
bell.
don't remember.
Where there's just conversations layered on top of each other.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah. That's what that was.
Was that what that crusty old woman was in it?
What was her name?
I get confused with Lori Beth
Denberg. That was
what's her name?
Lori Beth Denberg. That was Roundhouse. All that.
Because she was also in Good Burger. Little cameo in
all
there.
that.
I watched it recently.
What do we think?
No, the old lady, the older
Sorted.
lady. I don't remember her name. Damn.
Yeah, but that was boring.
I know who
dude.
you're
That was
talking
so
about.
boring.
She had like a short haircut.
She said that
Yeah.
her name every single time.
Yeah.
Linda Ellerby.
Linda
you go.
Ellerby. She sounded like a
crusty
teacher.
lady.
She sounded like a teacher.
Dude, I mean, that program sucked, dude. I mean, can we just all admit 16 seasons?
It was
suck
called
that
Nick
much.
News W5.
What?
I've never
Who,
heard of
what,
this.
where, when, and why.
Who, what,
of
where,
the
when,
news.
why. You're right.
Yeah. And it was hosted by Linda Ellerby, and it was just
Dude,
You know,
Linda
nowadays
Ellerby,
that would
if you look at her Wikipedia page, back in the day, was a foxy fucking broad. Okay?
Dang, we're breaking down Linda Ellerby. That's why. This is why people come to Slam City. They're
Exactly.
like, I know Linda Ellerby.
Do you remember the last Nickelodeon celebrity that we broke down like we were doing Linda Ellerby? There's a trivia question for you, Slam citizens.
Michelle Trachtenberg.
We did her like last episode, but
See?
before that, it was another game show host. I mean, it was a.
Did we ever talk
Maura
about Summer
Quirk.
Sanders?
Yeah,
I feel
Maura
like I brought her up.
It was more
Also, Summer Sanders.
and Summer
Mark,
Sanders.
Yeah.
Mark Summer Sanders.
Mark Summer Sanders.
We haven't done Mark Summers yet, but maybe someday.
Yeah, tell me about Moira Quirk, Brian.
Who the fuck is that?
She was on Global Guts,
Guts,
right?
baby.
Or Guts also.
Moira.
Moira.
Quirk.
You are a
Like she's
smelly
quirky.
pirate hooker.
Oh, okay. Let's
What
see.
is this, amateur hour?
Oh yeah, she's a
True or
little
false?
cutie.
True or false?
Yeah, true for
And
sure.
they had
dude.
her little British accent or Irish accent running around
Oh shit!
talking to
Oh
kids,
yeah, that's right.
like teasing these American boys.
Moira Quirk.
This is Burrito's Nippon News.
Osaka YouTuber's stupid plan to live stream marijuana dealers arrest backfires stupidly.
What is this, amateur?
I like that. That's the actual headline.
Yeah, I like this headline too.
I like that their journalism is just very judgmental.
Dude, no, if there's one
This
thing I hate
stupid
about journalism
idiot.
now, it's that it has an attitude. I don't like that.
Well,
Hey, this next line, we need the pun.
What's up?
Wait, what?
The pun's in the next
Oh.
line.
Live streamers feel the sting of their poorly thought out scheme. Yeah, because they set up a sting operation. So they were filming these drug dealers get arrested, but the twist is they're the ones that called the dealers in the first place
Bullshit!
to deliver the
yeah.
marijuana,
and that is entrapment.
And then they called the police and then sat around and waited for the show to happen.
Monkeys out of the bottle, man.
Wait, did you say? I thought the police were the ones that.
There's just these YouTubers, and so they called the dealers and said, "Hey, we want to score some weed."
Yeah.
And then they told them where, and then they called the police.
Who called
the police? The
YouTubers.
Yeah.
And they said, "Hey, we know where there's a drug deal going down." And then they set up and just filmed it and didn't show up to the drug deal. And the police went over and searched the drug dealers, and they found the contraband.
So these YouTubers just fucking they're just narcs.
Yeah. But then they got in trouble.
What is this, amateur hour?
So then they were arrested because that's apparently illegal in Japan.
It sounds like
should be illegal in general.
A tip. They just sent them a fucking tip.
No. But they were the ones who were buying. Like they set up the drug deal.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but they were basically pulling To Catch a Predator.
Yeah,
they were vigilante justice.
Right.
I guess that's illegal.
But To Catch a Predator was doing it with the help of law enforcement.
There's a collaboration.
Yeah.
It wasn't like YouTubers are now doing this shit. Have you seen this shit where YouTubers are like setting up that same scenario, and they're just like pulling out their phone when they reach up when that guy shows up. You were gonna fuck a kid. You were gonna fuck a kid. You were gonna fuck a kid, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. And it's
Bullshit.
this is not the way to go about it.
No.
What is this, amateur hour?
You know what? Speaking of that.
Speaking of kids.
Yeah. No.
Public schools in Japan's Saga prefecture will no longer regulate or check students' underwear color.
Do we think this is a good idea? I mean, I need to kind of consider whether do we want to stop checking students' underwear? Do we not? I mean, it's really hard to know.
They were checking in the first place.
They have really strict dress codes in Japan, and one of the rules for one of these schools was that the students must wear white underwear, white only.
Lily white underwear.
Yeah.
Here he goes again with his lily white.
They would pull up on girls' bra straps through their collar to check to make sure they were the right color.
Would they upskirt them?
They were visually scanning students' underwear choices while they were changing for PE classes.
I'm sorry, we can't do that.
So,
hey, someone call Japan. Tell them we can't do that. Japan, hey, buddy, I get it, dude. No, I don't get it. But you can't do it.
It found that 14 of them had white underwear requirements, 14 schools. And so now all 14 schools have abolished that rule. So no more underwear checks, color checks.
Probably good.
Probably for the best.
That's a good thing.
I got a local ass underwear story, guys.
You got a what?
I got a local underwear story, guys.
Slam City underwear story.
So this morning I realized I had my boxes on backwards.
No.
Do you guys leave them? Because I've been wearing them a whole day.
Don't they fit different?
They do fit weird, but it felt super weird, but I didn't take the time to understand why it felt so weird.
I know, dude, because I know your donk, dude. You got a donk, dude. It's been stretching out the back of the underwear.
It has been stressing the back of the old boxers, but my butt part's been on the dick part. Is it a bad idea to flip it around?
Here's some good news, though, dude.
Have you heard the good news?
You can't if your own shit can't infect your own dick.
Oh, good news.
So
I'm pretty sure it can.
And now, Burrito, look.
If
the
your own
fluid comes
flora
from the same body, dude,
right?
You can't infect if you eat your own shit, it's fine because it came from your own body. That's science.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever seen that documentary, Two Girls, One Cup? Neither of them died, dude.
Neither one of them died?
Right.
Yeah.
The proof, as they say, is in the pudding.
It sure looked like it, didn't it?
Speaking of pudding, speaking of shit and other bodily fluids, I think we had talked about this in human form, or we had maybe considered that maybe there could be a toilet that would do this, like a fancy toilet that would do this. But there is a new color-changing cat sand from Japan that reaches a crowdfunding goal. Sorry, that was a weird...
It's just Google translated to English, okay?
Yeah. Anyway, there's kitty litter that will change color to tell you what's wrong with your cat. or to give you updates on your cat's health, depending on the color that it turns. So, like, light blue means a higher alkaline content is present in the urine.
That's what art's all
green,
about. More alkalinity in his water.
Yeah,
it's like a mood ring for your cat's dookie.
Yeah, green color denotes high protein content. Red means there's blood here. I mean,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
kind of a no-brainer.
No, but there's change to red.
It's
just not obvious.
What I don't understand is how does it know all these things? How does this cat litter know all these things?
I don't know.
And then, like, what if all of them are happening at the same time?
And it's just brown.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, brown is another color.
See?
It says brown means that bilirubin, a waste product, is present in the urine, which may be a sign of liver disease.
Or
Jesus.
it's just a sign that it's shit.
Yeah, how do you know?
This is pee.
Only
my
pee?
bad.
Yeah.
Oh. That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
The kitty litter changes color based on the cat's pee.
But, like, yeah, what if there's multiple things wrong?
I don't know.
We'll have to order a bag.
It sounds a little ambitious. I don't know.
Let's buy a bag and, like, try it out on the Slam Citizens.
Yeah. why doesn't this work on people? Like, why are you
They should
guys
call
doing
it
this with
people.
cats?
We should get...
this is kind of like the last week we talked about the poop testing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, Brian's got the sniff test on this, and it's not passing muster. He says, you know what? This could be another Theranos situation.
I actually have a sniff test where if you send me your pee, I'll sniff it, tell you what's wrong with you.
You heard it here first, folks.
Send it in. P.O. Box, Slam City.
Yeah, the only P.O. box in Slam City. And then Brian smells, he's like, too much asparagus.
No, I'll smell it and be like, you're kind of like annoying at parties. Like I can sniff out all sorts of shit.
You show up 5 minutes early to parties.
Your piss smells like you show up early to parties. And
I'll give that an A+, dude. That's my kind of person.
You just grade their piss.
Yeah,
Dude,
gradeMyPiss.com.
I feel like people would partake in this.
Really would, dude. That's why that poop company probably made a lot of money, because people love sending their fucking shit and piss to people to have it tested.
It's not that it like there's health benefits to this. It's not.
No.
That's not it at all. They just
It's a
want to
sex
do something
thing.
really, something really funny or kinky, and send their piss and shit P.O. Box, Slam City.
It's like,
I tell you what, dude, every day I'm looking for
what I
an
did today.
excuse to piss or shit into Tupperware, slap a fucking stamp on it, and send it to someone. And not get in trouble for it.
Here's a question. If you shit into like an airlock Tupperware, how long do you think that turd would stay moist?
Months.
Well,
Maybe even years.
what can I put a little sponge in it? Can I make it a humidor?
Yeah, just put it in a cigar box.
Yeah, just have that perfect humidity. No, this is air sealed. This is end times, and we want to save the last turd.
Okay, I would love to kind of maybe tell me why we need to do that. This is the end times
the plan we came up with. That's the fucking plan we came up with. Okay. So
Why
now
do we want to do this? Because that's the plan we came up with.
So now we're looking for solutions.
What is this, amateur?
How long do you think?
They're sending like 67,000 sperms to the moon.
See?
We can save one turd.
We can save it.
We can save one turd, dude.
Yeah. You want to try to get this through. So there's like 66,999 sperm samples going, and someone
A turd.
had to sneak in a turd.
One
So you're
turd.
going to make a headline so you can remind people that 67,000 samples of sperm were sent to the moon.
Plus one turd.
That's why we're
Someone's
doing it.
like-
That's why it's the plan.
That's the plan. That was
Like,
the plan
you
all
had
along.
one job. You had one fucking job.
I love that. That logic is my favorite. Why are we doing this? Because that's the plan.
Plan. We talked about
Because that was the plan.
But back to smelling pee, do you think you can smell like someone that eats too much ramen?
it. Ooh, that's a good
Maybe.
question.
They might be able to smell this new ramen.
Uh-oh.
There is a Cup Noodle Pro.
Nissan
Is
Piss and Ramen.
Nissan's latest way to up its instant ramen game. I love the package because it's got Pro on it.
It's not plus.
It looks super cool.
This is pro.
but the
Nissan
Pro
Piss and
doesn't just
Ramen.
stand for it being professional. It's short for protein. So this has a higher protein content than the original cup noodle.
Took some of that moon cum.
It's got 15 grams of protein.
One shot.
Yeah. So the new noodles with more dietary fiber translate to a 50% reduction in carbs too.
Yeah,
so,
that's not bad.
You know, yeah. I think it's kind of cool. It's going to be in both of the kind of the regular flavors that they got, the seafood and what is it? What's the other one?
Chicken, beef,
shrimp,
jalapeno.
Jalapeno business.
Anyway, it looks good, and they go on sale April 5th in Japan.
Is this international?
I don't know if it'll show up in any of your Asian food, in any of your favorite Asian food stores, but
it's just food stores, man.
Out. I will be going to the Korean store at some point.
It's just a food store, man.
It's called a grocery store.
Because I know they have the regular versions of these there whenever I go, so I'm gonna keep my eye open and I will report back.
Yeah, report back, please.
Nissan Pissin Ramen, look out for it. It's the pro version for protein, not cum.
How often do you eat cup noodle?
He eats it on the reg.
Not often. Not often.
I just lied.
But
he doesn't eat it that often.
It.
You've never had cup noodles?
Oh. Is that surprising to anyone?
That's super surprising, actually.
It is. It's
I've
just
never
as
in my
common
life
as regular
had it.
ramen.
But
there's
not as
in
much.
like a regular grocery store.
But I have seen
really
it before
easy
in the
to
grocery
find.
store, and I just said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of
It's
that."
right by
and
the
then I
ramen.
don't eat it.
So it's just way more convenient version of ramen. So if you're not like chewing on ramen all the time, but I feel like you've had ramen and you eat.
I've had
like
ramen. I just
instant
haven't had cup of noodles. I was actually talking to a coworker earlier today, telling we had the same conversation where I said I've never had cup of noodles, and she was hot. So that's kind of
what
a
did she
non-sequitur,
say?
but
She wanted to
ice
cup your
breaker.
noodle.
Oh,
Ramen breaker.
Did
I
you want to cup
guarantee
your
she
noodle?
didn't. And that was the Nippon news. Back to the regular ass boring
news.
global news.
Speaking of a tasty treat, a dog eats Rockford man's big toe and saves his life.
Hey,
A dog chewed off his owner's infected toe while he was drunk, leading to a crucial diagnosis. Yeah, so the guy had diabetes, and he was just drunk as hell.
Diabetes.
And he had diabetes, and then the dog. This is what I'm wondering. A lot of people, they say that dogs can sniff out cancer or sniff out infections. It's not that they're doing like a service to the human. They're just like, something smells funky and they want to eat it, right? Or they want to be around it.
They can be
also, trained, yeah.
They will. When they smell the cancer, it's not that they want to eat it. They generally know that something's amiss. Like they're like, you're not. That's not regular you. That's not your regular signature. So they're like, you feel weird. So they act like more like passive.
I'm pretty sure I've read that dogs can be trained to alert the owner when their blood sugar drops.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
But in this instance where he eats this guy's
It wasn't
toe,
altruistic.
He just wanted a snack.
I think the guy was just passed out, and the dog was licking his foot so much, like
No, he
lot-
ate it.
Yeah, he didn't lick it at all, and like
He
what
might
I'm
have
saying
licked
is
it.
what I'm saying is the toe fell off because he was kept on licking it, and the fucking foot was like necrotic.
But if he's licking, why wouldn't he bite it too?
My dogs lick me like on my face. They don't bite my face.
Yeah. I can totally see that happening though.
Yeah, I feel like this happens a lot when like people die, right? The dog doesn't immediately go to eating them. They're licking them until like it separates and like then there's like food availability. So I think that's the kind of process that happened. Like the dude was just passed out drunk. The dog didn't just go up and bite off a
did you
toe.
say
I mean, I'm sure it was a gradual he was diabetic. Also, they couldn't find the toe. So
the dog for sure ate it. Yeah, for sure he ate it, but I don't think
But
the dog...
he wasn't intended. You're saying the intention was not there.
The dog
And I
didn't
don't
go
know
up to nibble on it. I think the dog maybe, like the foot probably smelled like it was dying, so he was licking it, and like maybe he did bite it off.
I think it was kind of like tangy. It was a tangy treat.
Yeah,
and it wanted to
that
munch on it.
Sweet gangrene.
They were gonna he was gonna put the dog down. This guy.
Well, it's got the taste of flesh.
He was gonna kill the dog, and then he was like his friends were like,
You're
actually,
a fucking dick, dude.
If it weren't for the dog eating your toe, you wouldn't have found out that you are diabetic. And he said, "Yeah, okay, I'll save the dog. I won't kill it," which is nice.
Damn.
I mean, it's a heartwarming story all around.
Yeah, all right, I won't kill this dog. Also, I think this is evidence that dogs rule and cats suck ass.
Dogs rule, cats drool. Burrito would differ. Yeah. Burrito's a cat man.
I'm sorry, Burrito.
Let me tell you guys a story. It's quick.
Oh no. They never are.
My dad was an orderer a long time ago, and he was prepping a patient for a foot to get his foot amputated, and he was diabetic, and he said he was cleaning his foot, and one of the toes popped off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much. So he was like, yeah, it was kind of weird, and they were like, I mean, he's gonna lose his foot anyway.
Yeah,
so.
You don't have to tell him.
God. It's amazing how disgusting and hilarious that is.
Yeah.
And sad, but mostly funny.
That's kind of like if you were to put the thematics of Slam City on a mood board. That would be the descriptor. It's mostly funny, but also like really sad and like
and disgusting.
Funny and really sad.
Woman punches, knocks man to ground after he tried to choke girlfriend at a bowling alley. Did you see this guy's fucking face, dude? It's like, didn't she throw a bowling ball at you, motherfucker?
Yeah, he got fucked up.
Yeah, he got fucked up. I didn't read the story. Did she actually hit him with a bowling ball?
Oh, I don't know. I think
it was with a
fist.
Let's
see.
Yeah, she fucked him up.
You know, normally I'm not a big
Justice
girl power kind of guy, but good for this woman. She did the right thing, kicking this guy's ass.
I would tend to agree.
Speaking about Goodwill worker finds mistakenly donated $42,000 cash.
Guys, I've been
the
waiting.
Segment. It's a Goodwill segment.
I've been waiting to talk about this.
Tell us about it, Gemini Jackson. Share your thoughts and feelings.
Why the fuck? Bullshit. Would you ever turn in $42,000 in cash?
This comes up. We've had it several
we talk
stories
about it all the time.
Like this.
It's like it's the moral the moral quandary, right? Of like, well, but why?
I got an answer.
I need to go to Goodwill's more.
Yeah, this is probably like
here's
a distribution
rifle
center.
through clothing.
Yeah, because this happens all the time. It's
Drugs,
crazy, but I think here's
cash.
The answer is this: is that, and you alluded to it in the chat earlier, which is that the employee probably found $50,000 worth of cash. he decided he was going to keep some of it and be like, oh, I found the remainder. This is how much it was, and I think what it is like $8,000 is a lot of money, and also you get to be kind of a hero. You get to feel like a hero too.
You know what's more money than $8,000? $50,000.
That's true. And also you could say he could have just taken like 25 and said,
well,
he could say I found $100.
Also the problem with like taking some and then reporting the rest is somebody knows there's more.
Yeah, that's true.
So like now you have to lie about the fact that you took $5,000.
But
so
you
just
know
take
that
the whole
that person's
thing.
probably not going to be like, that person might not be like, I actually had 50. I don't know. Maybe you would say that.
Of course he would. Of course he would.
Yeah.
But like,
right.
if you never say that this money turned up, right? Then they don't know where they lost it.
And they don't have proof that. I mean, they might know that it was at the Goodwill, but they wouldn't have proof. And
yeah, and it's already
if
at Goodwill.
Anyone is wrapping $50,000 in between two sweaters. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're. That doesn't seem right.
You don't think that's real ass money? I feel like, well, here's a scenario that I've heard. Like when people clear out like the dead people's stuff, right?
Yeah.
They'll just donate all that stuff. And there'll be like Purple Hearts, there'll be like very valuable things, guns and stuff. They don't just give a shit. And like, I don't know, maybe people are shoving fucking cash in their bed. You know,
old people love
storing cash. They love hiding cash, and they put it in envelopes. You know, and this was probably just in like a stack of envelopes. $50,000,
which is more reason to just take it because the person that donated doesn't know it's there.
Yeah, you're doing them a favor. Essentially,
she did get $1,000 reward though.
She could have had a $42,000.
She could have, but I'm sure this money that she hadn't earned really weighed on her conscience.
Cash that she didn't earn, I feel like she earned it because she was working at Goodwill and she picked up a brick of cash That's how you come across $50,000.
But it's also knowing that it belongs to someone.
What if it was on the ground? You're just walking, and then all of a sudden there's a fucking brick of $50,000.
Oh, that's fishy. I'm sure there's some cameras pointed at that. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Honestly, I don't know what I would do because I am. Sometimes I can be real, like fucking cucky. You know, I'm like, oh, I want to do the right thing, and it really bites you in the ass. I regret every time
every single time, right?
So he would give the $42,000 back for the $1,000 reward.
He would for sure. He would.
What a cuck,
Gemma.
I know.
The road to Satan's lap is paved in 50,000 bricks of 50,000.
That's like
stacks of cash.
Seems like a bargain then.
Speaking of bargains,
police bust world's biggest video game cheat operation. This is insane to me because I know there's cheaters on video games, right? But I didn't know it was this lucrative, dude.
And
what
you're
does
talking
it really
about
mean, though?
What
is this?
They make
operation?
these game mods that give you special powers,
superhuman
to make you
abilities,
win and stuff.
So like a main component of video gaming is your aim skill. Right, and these are aimbots that'll automatically aim for somebody's head so that you shoot them once and they're dead.
Yeah.
So that you can just run around and wreck shop.
Do you remember that game Genie for like Nintendo?
Yeah.
It's like that, but for your computer program.
Yeah.
So why is this illegal? I mean, is it because
It's straight up cheating? It's an
off of
ethics thing. It's an ethics thing.
No,
It's
I mean
all
like
about skill. It's competitive. There's millions of dollars at stake.
No. I mean, like, yeah, there are millions of dollars, but at that level, people aren't using cheats. Like, those are very closed systems that you have to be a part of to even sniff at money. This is just for like casual competitive gaming,
so who cares?
Ranked gaming. That's what I'm thinking too. Like sure, people who are ranked gaming, well, here's who cares. Like
they care, but I mean, why is the police busting them?
The company that's running these games don't want that on their system,
Those
right?
ne'er-do-wells.
And so they're framing it as like the software is intentionally damaging our software, and that's something you can't do. You can't like target a different software or something like that.
It violates their terms of service.
Yeah. So, but I didn't know it was $76 million worth.
Of
cheats, dude. That's crazy to me because, like, I mean, like these games are like, millions of people, but $76 million. That's got to be a lot of cheats.
So tell me about these cars.
They got all kinds of fucking cars in there with these cheap money, dude.
Anything we care about?
There's a car that was shaped like a dick.
Is that true?
About that?
We all care about that. Yeah, it was the Oscar Mayer Wiener truck.
Dude. But they put a Hemi in it.
It probably already has a Hemi in it.
Yeah, it's got to. That thing's like
that
thing's only fiberglass though.
Yeah, but it needs to go fast.
No, it doesn't.
Into your mouth.
Do you know how easy it would be to customize the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile?
Tell us about it.
I'm just saying, all you got to do is put like a head on it and some balls,
purple head
in the back,
a purple head,
and then you got a mobile dick.
A couple Oscar Mayer Wieners mobiles came up for sale recently.
Oh yeah,
really, dude? That is an opportunity, dude.
How
Slam
much
City.
do you think?
Well, tell me about
How
this.
much do you
Is
think?
it just it's a modified domestic car, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just made out of fiberglass.
On the outside, yeah. It's just basically a fiberglass skin.
And
on
these
top
are
of a car.
made by the company, like they're official Oscar Mayer Wiener cars.
Yeah, it's not like somebody who's like an enthusiast made.
Yeah, like a collector's Oscar Mayer Wiener car.
Made a
wiener
knockoff.
enthusiast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like $50K.
Anybody else?
What's that? How much?
How much they were selling for? Yeah.
For sale.
Well, they're used.
But they're also like industrial machines, like a custom on top of that.
I think you could get one for about $31K.
Burrito.
I'll be the low baller at 25,000.
I believe they went for 18K.
Okay.
Because it literally is just like a shit car with like fiberglass on top.
And probably like 200,000 miles on it.
And it's like so cumbersome. Where the fuck are you gonna put it? And like if you
in your mouth,
if you like, you can't use it for anything but a hot dog mobile.
No, you like I said, dude, you can turn it into a cock and balls and drive it around town.
But now
with
it's
the
like
Slam City logo on it.
Okay, there you go. Now we're thinking outside the bun. Italian mafia fugitive caught after police find YouTube cooking show.
What is this, amateur?
This guy got bored during the pandemic. He's like, you know what?
He had to make the sauce.
I could be fucking famous. I could be fucking famous. That over there.
He had
That piece of shit on the YouTube. I'm better than that guy. And I'll prove it.
He wanted to show some people how to make the red gravy, dude.
Oh, the pink mist, you say?
Wait, what's pink mist?
When you shoot somebody,
It's like blood
pink mist
spatter.
coming out? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's red
Yeah.
gravy?
I don't know if this is true, but it's like people say that
When you cum
Italians
blood?
call the red sauce or they call it gravy.
Oh.
Smelly
It is called
pirate.
gravy.
I could see that.
I haven't heard it called red gravy though.
Which it kind of disturbs me. There shouldn't be red gravy. I don't like it. Brown or white. That's it.
Gravy is just a term for liquid, right?
Yeah, but
Like a sauce.
Baby gravy.
All right.
Baby gravy is white, so you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with dude, put that on my noodles.
Jesus.
He drinks it by the gallons.
Jesus.
Put them on my noodles. dude. I
Baby
don't
gravy
give a shit.
Parmesan cream sauce.
He's more about that baby gravy than people farting in his face.
This was hot shit.
Oh wow.
So hot
This is
shit.
Okay, pastor accused of farting on congregation's face says it's a demonstration of God's power.
This feels so much like a Slam City church.
They're trying to cancel this guy,
Uh-oh.
you know, and all he's doing is trying to show God's power by spraying air out of his ass, stinky air right out of his butt.
Do you think he's just got it on tap? Because that seems incredible to me.
He probably gets really loaded. Like
No.
he eats something that really
No, I
makes
feel
him
like
tear it
people,
up.
there are people who can fart on demand.
I'm sure.
I
You
had a
haven't
friend
seen
when I
people-
was a kid who could like suck air into
I can
his butt.
burp.
And fart. Like what he would do, he'd get on the ground and put his legs up like over his shoulders, and just like we would turn the fan on so he could get more air circulation. And I guess he could open his butthole, and then the air would come in, and he would trap the air, and then he would fart it out, dude. He could do that. I'm telling you, he could do that for hours if we wanted him.
That guy's a fucking savant, and he should have he should have like had his own religion, man.
How soon after
Yeah.
did you eat his ass?
Before or after?
I mean, the guy had, say what you will, he had some real butthole control.
Yeah, and butthole control is paramount.
Man.
That's a gift.
Keeps on giving.
So this pastor, he just farts on his congregation.
Yeah, I mean, this is a silly ass story, but I don't even know if it sounds made up, but it's like some place in South Africa.
I don't feel
This
like you
guy-
should ever say any news on Slam City's made up.
I don't think we make up any news.
No, it's all factual reporting here.
Well,
You're-
I couldn't
you're calling
find
into
like a good source for this story. It was all like, I mean, Lad Bible was like the most,
Oh yeah,
reputable source.
SlamCityRadio.com.
it could be a made-up story.
Reported on SlamCityRadio.com.
That's true. But yeah, he's just like a guy who he was preaching and he went around and like some people put hands on you until you pass out or whatever. This
Puts
guy
some butt on the
just
forehead.
toots on you.
Butt on the forehead.
He just blows raspberries with his ass on your forehead.
I want the squeaky one.
I want the extra rumbly one.
You want him to
Oh.
press cheeks here and just unload, and then just a little dribble come out.
I want the one that the standard what the standard is based on.
No, dude.
Oh, I got the pink eye of Jesus.
Like the C sharp.
That was a great story.
Speaking of radioactive material dumped, sorry. Yeah, I'll leave.
Speaking of 18-wheelers flipping
making
over on
dumps.
the highway.
Yeah, speaking of Arthur's favorite fucking news stories,
Good old spotting.
I
I'm
mean,
into
this
it.
is hot shit too.
Yeah. So another 18-wheeler flipped over. Great news. Traffic flowing on I-95 after containers of radioactive material dumped onto highway.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean this is a Burrito's alley too, because this is kind of the origin story of.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many
shit.
superheroes
Someone.
did they make?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
They made one Godzilla cloaca.
just the cloaca.
Yeah, just the cloaca.
It's a sentient cloaca.
If Godzilla's cloaca had a name, what would it be? And it's sentient.
Dolores.
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 I feel like
Dolores.
that's Godzilla's like real name. Like if you
Godzilla's
just
real
met
name is-
Godzilla on the street, just like Godzilla goes and eats at IHOP. It's like, oh hey Dolores, what's up? How was the last movie? Saw you beat up that Kong. No?
Kong. I haven't watched it yet.
Hey, you guys want to go watch Mortal Kombat?
When's it coming out?
Final Combat.
Kind of into it.
I've seen the trailers. It looks pretty good.
I really do want to go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do it.
Gotta
do it for 8-year-old Gemini.
Exactly. Go back.
Wait, when did Mortal Kombat come out?
93.
3?
Yeah.
10.
Oh,
First
really?
one, the first arcade. Are you talking about the movie?
The movie. It was
Yeah.
96,
It
right?
was like 96, 97.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I mean, with my friend group, me and Matthew. That's my friend group. It was just my one friend, and we watched the hell out of it, dude.
Were you guys aware of ass eating back then, or did that come later?
Ass
in life?
eating? No, but I will tell you something about Matthew. You're gonna have to bleep. You're gonna have to bleep this out. But anyways, Matthew. I'm just giving you another one to bleep. One time, I went over to his house, and we were in his room, and he had a cat on his lap, and he was like, "Dude, if you put."
I know where this is going. Terrible fucking
Does this involve peanut butter?
If you put the cat on the lap, on your lap, and like if you feel the breathing of the cat against it feels good. It feels good on your dick.
Children are terrible.
I tried it, and I felt ashamed.
As any good Christian man would.
This is why you don't like cats.
Yeah, because you had you had some hot pussy in your lap and you didn't do shit with it.
We're really reaching into some repressed trauma.
Matthew Heidecker made you fucking
This is
lap
why
a
he
cat.
hates cats.
He made you lap a cat.
So I guess the question is, guys, did I fuck a cat? Does that
I
count?
don't think you went for Penny. I think your penis was tucked up, but I feel like what you did was wrong.
Definitely.
I know.
wrong.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't do anything with it. I didn't get a boner. It was just in my lap.
Okay, that's fine, but like the premise.
Yeah. The intention was there.
Yeah, Matthew was like, "Yo, this feels awesome."
So you're holding your breath the whole time. That's why.
Yeah. I'm like, no. I'm like, no.
Matthew, I think I'm allergic to cats, dude. Why? I didn't get a boner.
You need to sit your little sexy ass down.
That was the news. I always love a good childhood story.
I was like 6, so it doesn't count.
Food truck fanboys, you haven't lived until you've conquered the crazy one. Intergalactic Boba Runner Booba Gets serves you everything! The crazy one. Infinite calories for a not-so-infinite price. That spring your appetite, because the crazy one has everything! No substitutions. No! Don't give up your much-earned cred by asking for no pickles or no onions. Booba won't hold the mayo, because it wouldn't be the crazy one if it didn't have everything! So next time you have a craving for clout that will get your feet wet, find the most badass food truck in the galaxy and order the crazy one from Booba Gets.
I'm Booba Gets, and I gets it. So get it.
Oh, what I have for lunch?
Who had lunch, guys?
I made it at home.
Uh-oh.
It came from a
Ramen.
frozen bag.
Uh-oh.
Well, one ingredient came from a frozen bag. The other ingredient was baked from fresh. And in the frozen bag was like what goes in the middle of it. And then the middle thing was breaded and made by a popular manufactured food company who uses a last name.
Jalapenos?
No.
Did you get like a chicken patty, like a breaded chicken patty?
Yes.
Nice.
It
Like
was actually,
Tyson?
it was
maybe?
Tyson chicken nuggets.
Oh, okay, chicken
So,
nuggets.
no, you didn't
Okay.
have a chicken patty. You had chicken nuggets.
Those are the
Chicken
same
nuggets.
You
ingredients.
can't call it. And you didn't say boom cheese, so you're disqualified.
Fuck you, Arthur.
You need to sit your little sexy ass down.
Chicken nuggies and veggies?
Nah, it was baked. The chicken nuggets
Fries?
went in the middle. So,
Like biscuits?
I ate it like a sandwich, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't biscuits, it was like rolls.
Like Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you have like sliders and you used chicken nuggets?
Fancy fuck.
I thought about it. I thought about using Hawaiian
not
sweet
bad.
rolls with chicken nuggets in the middle.
Little baby chicken sandwiches.
Yeah,
chicken
sliders.
simmies, yeah, and then put
Actually, that's
hot
what I had,
mustard
guys.
onto-
Yeah.
Chicken sliders.
Yeah, I had chicken sliders.
Baby chicken sliders.
with Hawaiian sweet rolls.
See how you can like
and
make shitty
butter
food
chicken.
sound like good? Like you
Yeah.
can fanciful. You can charge $12 easy for some baby chicken sliders.
Yeah, with some Kewpie mayo inside.
I don't know that you're charging $12.
Yeah, like,
for
like
chicken
each
nuggets.
one is going to be a different flavor. Like you put a little coleslaw on one.
Jesus.
You
Or
put
like a
some-
honey butter chicken biscuit, but with
Yeah.
chicken
One.
nuggets.
You know.
You could put some mac and cheese on another one.
There you go.
Man, those guys from the Pick It Up.
You
they're
can make
genius.
it. You can make. You can instead of using Hawaiian rolls, just baby Eggo waffles as a sandwich.
Oh,
Chicken and
that's
waffle.
not
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
That's
chicken
really good.
waffles.
Yeah.
That's,
Damn.
Take that
nice.
to the bank.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to hold my breath here if you keep talking
Seriously,
like this.
man.
It's like a Jack in the Box breakfast has those little pancakes, but instead of pancakes, they're waffles.
Baby waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Yeah.
There's something about the term baby waffles I don't like though.
It's not waffles made out of babies.
It's not
Okay.
cats
If
breathing
that's
on
what
your
you're
wiener.
thinking. It's not cats heavy breathing on your dick, Brian. Slow down, McFly.
Sexy ass down.
Hold your breath, McFly.
Who else had lunch?
I did.
Did you have Quiznos that they believe you're dead, man?
Quiznos.
They think you're dead,
Oh,
man.
shit. I was going to say, you guys are going to get this real quick. 'Cause I was going to say, Boom Chi, when I walked in the door, they thought they saw a ghost.
Hey, I'm actually very happy for them that they
Is it
know you're
Quiznos?
not dead. Yes, it's Quiznos.
Yeah, I went to Quiznos.
The streak is
the first time
over.
The
in like a
streak is
year.
over.
Dude, I mean
I didn't recognize anyone.
that's a shame.
Were they the
dude.
same
That's
people,
sad.
though?
So he wouldn't get his discount anymore.
Were they the same people?
Yeah. There was one person that I did recognize that was there from before, from the before times.
She just didn't recognize you.
No, it was a dude. But
Like
I
I
think
said,
he was
she
like
didn't
going on
recognize
break
you.
or something because he went to the back.
Oh, were you
yeah.
calling after him? Hey, Jerry. Yeah, hey, Jerry.
Nah.
Was the glory hole still there?
At the Quiznos?
Yeah.
The glory hole at the Quiznos?
Yeah.
How else do you think he got his sandwich?
It connects the employee break area with the men's
Dude.
restroom.
We should have a restaurant called the Glory Hole, right? Where like we just feed them sandwiches through a hole.
You just put a
Some
sandwich in a hole.
and that's how they have to take it. That's how they have to accept the delivery. It's through a hole. Why do you guys do this?
They got to eat it from there.
No, man. No, okay. So you balance the sandwich in like a plank, right? You put a hole in the plank so that the sandwich is balanced, and that's how you deliver it to the table.
Or is this like those ramen houses you guys went to where you would never see like the waiters? Like,
That
the bowl just shows
Yeah.
up.
Was an experience.
Yeah.
That's like,
Wait, how did they get to you?
They just
It's like through a door.
It's on the other side of a curtain.
Yeah. Like a glory
So
hole.
like consider you have your own little stall, right? And it's really just this big, just wide enough for you. And then there's a little curtain.
Like a little cubby.
Yeah, and there's a little curtain that they deliver the food through, but they never raise it all the way to where you can see faces. or
Why?
anything. Because people don't like that
'Cause you
level
don't
of
have to tip.
contact. Like sometimes you just
I
want
like that.
yeah,
I
sometimes
like
you
the
just
not having
don't
to tip part.
well, you don't
just
tip in
comes
Japan.
up. It just comes up a little bit
Enough to slide the bowl
they
through.
They push the bowl through, and then they bow low enough so you can see that they're bowing.
And then they leave. But you can't
Thank
ever see
God.
their
And they
face.
close it. Yeah.
And there's like a little water dispenser, like so you can just get your
Yeah.
own water. It's like right at your little cubby. It's like super convenient.
Servers
cool.
are annoying, so that I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like sometimes you don't want personality when you're eating. You don't want fucking.
And here's
Hey,
the thing, though.
guys!
I also don't want guff, dude. I don't want any guff from you either.
Yeah,
I don't want
I don't
personality.
care that
but I
you're
don't
a
want,
single
don't
mom.
disrespect me.
I don't care that you're a single mom, dude.
Bullshit.
Anyone else have lunch?
Boom Chi.
Canned meat.
No.
Oh, boom chew, no.
Boom Chi, it was at the office. It was delivered to the office for the office. I just keep saying office. Yeah.
Pizza?
It was an office treat.
Boom Chi tacos.
Boom Chi, yes, but I prepared it in my own way.
Oh. He said this tortilla is a little too Mexican, so I'm just gonna eat the insides.
That's actually true. I did, but it's because I'm watching my weight.
Yeah.
I'm counting my calories.
yeah.
So I empty the contents of a couple breakfast tacos onto a plate, heated it up, put some Tony Chachere's on it.
Oh, some catchers.
So I made it made a little Cajun flavor on it.
Give it a Cajun kick. You're like, yo, this is a little too Mexican. Let's get some Cajun in here.
So you just had eggs and chorizo with hot sauce on
Chachery
it?
sauce?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Hey, good for you.
Not really
It's
breakfast
like-
tacos.
Cajuns are the Mexicans of the whites.
Fusion.
Cajun fusion.
Ooh.
What
just
would a
take any
Cajun
food-
ska band be called?
A Cajun ska band.
Yeah, Zydeco is kind of like Cajun. It's like
Zydeco's pretty close to being, but what would a Cajun?
Wait, are there accordions in ska?
The scrawfish.
The scrawfish.
The scrawfish.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Scafish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it has to be scrawfish.
Why
Yeah.
scraw?
Like crawfish?
Because it's crawfish. It's not.
Yeah, but scafish is close enough to crawfish,
But that could just
right?
be like a fish. It could be catfish.
You're
it could
right.
be.
Okay.
It could be a mahi mahi. This is specifically crawfish. We paying tribute. Crawfish.
How about gumbone?
Gumbone. The two-tone gumbone.
The gumbones.
Gumbones.
I like it.
Sounds like a crime family, like Italian and Cajun crime family. The Gumbones.
Oh my god, I
The
love that.
Gumbones, and they talk like this, but they got the hand movement. They talk like
That's
this. but they got
actually
hand
that's a
movement.
great sketch.
It is a good sketch.
We got a
Cajun crime family?
The Gumbones.
Gumbones.
The Gumbones.
We gotta run the boudin. They run crawfish
And boudin.
and meth. I also had lunch, guys.
Yeah.
Which lunch do I want to talk about? Boonchi.
What do you mean? What's that mean? You had more than one lunch?
Well, I have lunch throughout the week.
Okay, I see.
Sometimes I don't have lunch, so I have to reach deep into having another lunch another day.
I hear you.
This is probably one of the top 5 meals. But
What does that mean? Of you for
No,
you?
what
or
That you've
for
ever
life?
had in your life?
no, top 5 meals consumed across America.
Oh, with frequency.
Is it McDonald's?
It's in the similar vein, just up leveled.
A hamburger.
P. Terry's again?
I did, but the preparation was weird.
P. Terry's?
Oh.
Yeah. What I have from there. Boomchi, what did I have?
Did you get the one without a bun?
You had the lettuce wrap.
I did have the lettuce wrap, and yes, it was without a bun.
Nice.
They do it right there, though.
Did
Like,
you get the fries?
no,
I feel
I'm
like
on
they have
the
to pick out
no
the
carb.
perfect piece of lettuce.
they do, and they actually do. They take the time and effort to get a good piece of lettuce that actually wraps around the whole fucking thing and
It doesn't crack.
Doesn't crack, and you can eat it like a normal fucking burger.
It's not brown.
It's not brown.
That makes me want some Chinese lettuce wraps.
Oh yeah, Chinese lettuce wraps
Right?
are fucking. That sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
Where
Is that
are
what you called your own hole?
Heyo. Oh, speaking of Onahole, that's what fake plastic trees is about. His Onahole. She
Oh.
looks like
How do you
the
figure?
real thing. Tastes like the real thing.
So he's eating eating it out.
You're tasting your own hole?
Plastic girl. His
Dude,
fake plastic love.
Hey, I've never had Onahole, but I know you're not supposed to taste your own Onahole.
I don't think you're supposed to kink shame.
Or a Bora. Or a Bora. Or a Bora.
I think you're not supposed to kink shame is what.
Do we have
like,
some
eating
kink
your own
shaming going
Onahole.
on?
What I've always heard is that you're not supposed to kink shame. That's what I heard.
Sit your little
So I'm
sexy
not
ass
jumping down Tom York's throat about eating his own Onahole.
Bullshit.
That just seems closed-minded, dude.
Time to suck
All
today's
right.
dick.
You're right.
And that was
My bad.
lunch. Whatever lunch.
So last night, I poured my meat. If it's so good, I poured it again. It's me, Meatrod. You might know me from that time a giant robot rabbit terrorized the city. Or maybe I electrocuted you or someone in your family accidentally. So you might be thinking, Meatrod, how do you do it? Well, it's no secret. It's just daddy juice.
Hey, buddy, you look a little tired. Feeling run down? Maybe it's time to crack open a fresh can of daddy juice to help you finish strong. Still sucking on your first one? No sweat. Double fisting is never a bad idea. So take a daddy juice in each hand and let that soothing jolt of energy wash all over your face, neck, and chest like a calm tsunami that will make you say, "Ooh, mommy."
Daddy juice comes in delicious flavors like salted plums, peach straw nectar, and white honey.
Daddy juice will fuck you. Daddy juice will calm you down and fuck you up. Daddy juice, take it to the face.
Nigga to the face.
Daddy juice will fuck you.
Saying the quiet part out loud.
Daddy juice will fuck you. Well. Back again for a little bit of community service with my favorite little Mexicans. How you guys doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for asking.
Sexy ass down.
Eric, we're not all Mexicans.
I didn't say that.
What do you mean?
I didn't say none of that. Why would you even think of that?
All right, my bad.
Why would you even insinuate, hey, we're here to learn things about stuff because I'm Eric and I know some things.
Well, learn me some stuff, Eric.
I'm about to learn you some shit. You ready? Open your mouth. Here comes the shit. There's a miniature art museum on the moon. Did you all know this? You ever been to the moon? 2 times.
I did not. I've been there.
That includes a drawing of a dick by Andy Warhol. That dude who did the things, he also drew a dick on the damn moon. What you think about that?
I'm not surprised. I mean, Andy Warhol strikes me as a pervert.
As a notorious dick drawer.
Yeah.
Is it pop art?
Hey. This guy got jokes. And that's why I come here. Because you guys don't know shit. Check this one out. You got something to say?
Yeah,
Soggy Ben.
You ever, have you ever patronized the arts? Are you a patron of the arts, would you say?
I've seen some things. I've been to that Louvre.
You've been to the Louvre?
I have. Yo, boy, Eric, when I was when I was
what?
Traveling abroad.
Were you about to say witness protection program?
Traveling abroad.
You need to sit your little sexy ass down.
Yeah.
I've been to the Louvre there. Paris, Texas.
Okay. I didn't know they had a Louvre.
A little Louvre. It's a strip joint.
The little Louvre.
It's a strip joint.
Well, which part of the broad were you traveling?
Hey, this guy. That's why you keep him around. I see it. How about this one? What does paper say? That Jack in the Box created a fake boy band called Meaty Cheese Boys because NSYNC had a CD promo with McDonald's and Backstreet Boys had Burger King. So they wanted Jack in the Box wanted their own thing. What do you guys think about the Meaty Cheese Boys?
Anyone remember this? I don't remember it.
I remember their top hit.
What was that?
These burgers giving me the shits. You guys remember that song?
Making me bleed out of my butt.
These burgers breaking down the walls.
There's a lawsuit against Jack in the Box in the early 90s because it was making people bleed from their butts. Do you remember this news story?
Butts. Actually, true story. I didn't eat Jack in the Box for the longest damn time because I thought it made me bleed out my ace. Until I actually ate Jack in the Box, and then guess what? Bled out my ace.
Oh, dude, they got you.
Delicious, though. Okay?
That's how they get you.
That meat, that cheese, go ahead and bleed out your ace.
Am I right about that? I don't want to slander Jack in the Box or besmirch, but I think there was. Yeah. Okay.
How do you like the tacos there?
I love it.
I love them extra nasty. So when you go through the drive-thru, you're like, hey, throw a couple of them nasty tacos in the bag. And no, I'm not talking about your ma and your sister. Get out of here. I ain't talking about your ma and your sister. Get out of here. I'm talking about the tacos with the grease.
That were 2 for 99 cents once upon a time.
Not your mom and your sister. I like my tacos greased and creased. Anybody else? Not your mom and your sister.
Now let me get this straight. You're not talking about my mom nor my sister.
See, that's why I gotta repeat myself all the damn time. Nobody fucking listens around here. Except this guy.
Eric, you seem a little
jokes.
like perturbed today.
Well, you know what? I'm a little bit off on my meds. I forgot to take my daily aspirins, so I think maybe my blood pressure's up.
Oh, okay.
And also, I'm out of crack cocaine.
That'll do it.
So speaking about healthy lifestyle,
less than 3% of Americans live a healthy lifestyle according to people who ain't Americans. They live in that American lifestyle because 100% of people is.
Yeah, define healthy lifestyle.
I eat my meds in the morning, noon, and night. 3 square meals of medications. What do you guys eat?
Are you in that 3%, Eric?
Well, if eating Jack in the Box burgers and bleeding out your ass is not the American way, then I don't even know what we're doing over here then. You know?
Okay, so you're saying you either live a healthy lifestyle or
you live by the bloody ass or you die by the bloody ass. Sometimes you live long enough to realize that maybe you were the bloody ass all along.
You're a smelly pirate hooker.
Wow.
Did we learn anything else today, guys? I don't think so, but thank you again for having me, helping me with my community service.
Hey,
I'll check you out on that. Yeah, you got a question? You have a lot of damn questions.
No, this one was just, I was just wondering what that segment was called. We never said what the segment was called.
That was Eric America's Learning Corner.
That was for Arthur, when he's editing.
When your hair's all messed up and you look like shit, there's a solution for you. Blow and Go. State-of-the-line science and technology, sourced with the best in Japanese to the technology to create the best hair dryer in the world. Shit, even the universe. 10 levels of blow with two hyperdrives. It's the apex of the vortex, the tsunami mommy. Mommy. You can read up on the advanced features of Blow and Go on your own time. For now, just Blow and Go. That's all you need to know. Every major department store that's worth a shit. And gas stations. And bodegas got them.
Everyone's entitled to truth. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Slam City Radio. Get in touch with us through a contact form at slamcityradio.com. We'll send you a sticker, then ask you where you'll stick it. Subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all day, every day.
Stick it up your ass.
I said split. Shake the scene, you turkeys. Get out of my house. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This ends now!
Oh, shit. Was that too much?
Hit him up.